Hello, I'm Dr. Priscilla. I am a native English speaker and I live in the US. So today I'm coming to you live YouTube just to talk about a topic. What's in your wallet? Now that is an interesting topic. If I didn't say what's in your wallet, I could say what's on your mind? What are you thinking about? What are some things that you are interested in? Who do you love? Who loves you? What is important to you? Those are questions that people could ask. So welcome Tim Plays Gamez. I hope that you will enjoy my short talk today. I would love for this to be interactive in that if you ask me a question, I will do my very best to try and answer it. At this present time, this is what we call a monologue. Monologue is when only one person is talking, such as myself. If you start to interact with me, it becomes a dialogue. It makes it so much more interesting. I'm going to type something down here at the bottom so that you'll know what I mean. Ask me a question and I will respond. One thing about me that you may not know is that when I taught public school, my specialty was typing, and I was so fast. I loved typing. When you enjoy doing something, you put emphasis on it. Listen at how I say, I loved typing. That means I enjoyed doing it so much, so much, so much, so much. And this was even before we had laptops and the type of technology. I started out on a typewriter, and it was a manual typewriter. Then I moved up to the electric typewriter, and I was even faster with that. My teacher, she taught us how to place our hands, and our hand should be positioned in such that you could put money on the top of your hand and it wouldn't fall off and you could type very quickly. So I wanted to master that, and I wanted to be faster, better, and acknowledged and approved by my teacher. So in my typing class in high school, I always got high marks for typing, and we would get certificates detailing our speed, our accuracy, and I did very well. Let's see. So Tim Plays is a student. In my future, I really want to be a pilot. Awesome. Becoming a pilot requires oral and written proficiency skills and general English skills. Any tips? Absolutely. So my first thing is to tell you this. No matter what you're doing, do the best that you can, because the skills that you learn transcends into the area that you want to become proficient. So the first thing, which I'm not really sure, you need to be able to observe things at a distance. So that's what I think a pilot has to be able to do. A pilot can't just look straight ahead. A pilot has to be able to see peripheral things, things over to the left, things over to the right, and still focus on things in front of him. And this is what you will need to do. So if you're not practicing your peripheral skills, you need to start doing that now so that you too can be among the best of the pilots once you finish. Now, in terms of the written proficiency skills, do you write something every day? It does not need to be something about being a pilot, but I want to encourage you to write something every day. Yes, even if you're practicing, you should write something every day. Spend at least 5 minutes writing something every day. It can be the same thing over and over and over again. For example, just find an article on the internet and just write exactly what you see. And this is going to enhance your writing skills. And what you're writing is going to go into your head until you can actually write what you have read without looking at it. Now, Tim, this is not the only thing that you will need to do. In addition to just copying something, once you have internalized this information, try to remember what it is that you read and then put it in your own words. Look at it and see if it is grammatically correct. If it is grammatically correct, then start practicing speaking what you've read. This is how you are going to become the best person in that pilot seat. All right. All right. I've searched up some tips for English. Okay. All right. English. I found out that just reading and creating books virtually can benefit me. Absolutely. Creating books will definitely benefit you. I just completed a book that I'm hoping to publish tonight. If I do not get it published tonight, it will be published by the end of next week. I'm waiting now for a call back from Amazon. Once I get the call from Amazon, I will publish my book and it will be available for individuals. My book is about the relationship between my mom and myself. What you may not know is my mom has Alzheimer's and I have to care for her 24/7. So she can't be left alone in the house by herself. And I'm here. Sometime during the day, someone does come in to help me. So I do get some time to myself. So that's good. All right. So you found out this sentence that you have written. I'm going to correct this sentence for you. And it is going to say, I've found out that just reading and creating books virtually can benefit me. Okay, so the one thing that I changed was the word find out. Find out is present, but what you have found, you found this out yesterday or 10 minutes ago. You didn't just find it out at this very moment. Okay, but I am finding that I'm staying online longer because I'm engaged in a dialogue now. Okay. Now I'm going to ask you a question. You can type yes or no. Are you enjoying this session, this dialogue session with me? Yes or no? All right. So you want me to repeat slowly. My question is, Tim, are you enjoying this dialogue with me? Thank you. And you said yes. All right. I hope that you will subscribe to this YouTube channel. That way, when I come on live, you will know that I'm on live. You will hear a bell or you will see the bell. Click on the bell so that you will get notice that I'm live. Did you know that I have a Facebook page? Please consider joining the Facebook group, and there are lots of activities there. I'm putting more activities there every day. I cannot promise you when I'm going to be live on YouTube just yet, but I am building my brand. I will offer free classes, free Zoom classes, but I don't know the exact time or day. So I'm going to give you, what does it mean when find out is past term something? Can you answer this question slowly? All right. Find out means present tense. I will find the answer. I will find the answer. This means I'm going to do it very shortly, in a very short period of time from now. I'm going to find the answer. Listen, I found the answer for you. That becomes past tense because now I have the answer. If I have the answer, I have found the answer. I think you are understanding. I hope so. So it's find, found. I'm not sure what the third one would be. Then the third one may be found. Find, found, found. Okay? Listen, I'm glad, Tim, that you found me on YouTube today because 10 minutes ago, you found me. Okay? You can say, I find this conversation interesting because we are still doing it. We're still talking right now at this very moment. So here it is. It looks something like this. Let me see if I can find something. I'm going to be creative here. This is a sheet of paper. That's right. That's exactly right. So here, the middle. Here is the present. The present is right here. The present. The very moment. This very moment is here. Yesterday. Yesterday, I found a book. Yesterday. Tomorrow, well, tomorrow I will find the book. So maybe it's fine. Found, find, find. Maybe that's correct. Okay. But what happens is you don't have to study grammar like that. You learn grammar just by doing and participating and interacting with it, just like you're doing with me now. So you're finding the right way to use the word found. Yesterday, we found lots of information. Yesterday, you found out that you wanted to become a pilot. So you studied. Today, I'm finding examples for you. I will find more examples tomorrow. Yesterday, we found lots of examples. Okay, so there we have it. So, Tim, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm glad I had someone to interact with me to make this a dialogue. I love dialogues much more so than monologues. Again, if you have not joined my Facebook group, please consider doing so. Subscribe to my channel. And if you send me a message in Skype, I'll add you to my list when I have free classes or when I do Zoom classes. I will definitely invite you. Of course, you'll have to join, and I'd love to have you there if you are not already a member. All right. So write this down so that when I log off, you'll be able to contact me in Skype so that I can add you to the list. I've been on now for 15 minutes. I'm going to say thanks again for popping in. It was my pleasure to speak with you, and I hope to see you again very, very soon. I am Dr. Priscilla. I am a native English speaker. I live in the US and I love working with English language learners. Until next time, bye-bye.